Okay, good morning, students. Welcome back to your school. Today we will study English. Yeah. Last semester we already studied about countable and uncountable nouns. Yeah. Today we will review a little bit so you will get more understanding. The first one is quantifier. What is quantifiers? You can see the example of quantifiers. Some, any, a few, a little, a lot of. How much and how many? Yeah. How we can use these words in a sentence, yeah, we will study further for today. The first one, we review countable and uncountable. What kind of example? The countable and uncountable nouns? Yes, of course, some of you already understand, right? Yeah. What is it? Orange. Oranges. Yeah. Singular, plural. Yeah. Apple. Apples. Egg. Eggs. They are countable nouns because we can use some number, for example, depending like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and etc. to show the number of these things, oranges, apple, and eggs. Next, for uncountable, bread, chicken, rice. Yeah. Of course, we cannot use one bread, two bread, three bread. We cannot. We cannot use one chicken, two chicken, three chicken. We're gonna use one rice, two rice, and three rice. Yeah. So later on, you will know that we need a container or some place, yeah, to measure the amount of these nouns or uncountable nouns. Later on, we will study. This one, countable or uncountable? Yes, cherry, countable, tomatoes, olive, meat, cheese, fish. Yes, uncountable, eh? Some say fish countable, some say fish uncountable, eh? Because we can say one fish to fish. Eh? Still, the example on countable and uncountable: grapes, mushroom, banana, bananas, money, water, milk. Yeah. Here are the example of countable and uncountable. Yeah. On the right side is uncountable. On the left side is countable. Grape, mushroom, bananas. We can use the number, so that's why countable. Uncountable, money. We cannot use one money, three money, one water, three water. Not. But maybe we can say a glass of water, a bucket of money, a spoon tea of milk, and so on. Now let's check out countable and uncountable. Yes. Here are the example, yeah, of countable and countable, and then your assignment is you guess what, yeah, whether these words included into countable or uncountable. Student, book, sugar, lemon, peach, coffee, pencil, clear onion, carrot, lettuce, chair, fabric. Student, for example, yes, countable. Book, countable. Sugar, yeah, countable. We will write down with letter C for countable and uncountable for letter U. Yeah. Yes, countable. And peach, countable. Coffee, uncountable. Yes, we cannot say one coffee, two coffee, three coffee, and so on. Yeah. But a glass of coffee, yeah, a jar of coffee, yeah, and so on. We need the container. Pencil, yes, countable. What about pear? Countable, of course. What about onion? Countable, of course. What about carrot? Yes, countable, of course. What about lettuce? uncountable. Chair, yes, countable. Friend, countable. Radio, yes, countable. Next, we will study about the quantifier. The first is sum. Sum, it is used with both countable and uncountable nouns. It is used in positive sentences. For example, it can be used in a question form to make over. Would you like some coffee? Do you want some cake? Another requirements. When it is used with a countable noun, it means be kept. When it is used with uncountable, it means be rest. Yeah. Next, sum. There are some flowers in the garden. Still using some. There is some sugar in the sugar jar. Remember, it's non-countable or uncountable. There is no plural form. So the verb agreement is keep using is there is some sugar in the sugar jar. Get some money. Some, it means, can be used in front of the countable and uncountable. I think some milk. I ate some apples. Now we will study any. It is used in negative sentences with both countable and uncountable nouns. For example, there is not any milk in the bottle. Yeah. Remember, if you want to make a negative sentence, usually there is not, don't, and something so on. Yeah. There must be using any. There's not any milk in the bottle. There's not any money in my purse. There aren't any eggs in the fridge. I haven't got any friends. There aren't any books on the table. Mary hasn't got any notes in her purse. A few. It is used with countable nouns. A few means not many, but enough. A few means not many, but enough. A few. There are a few biscuits in the pocket. There are a few potatoes. Carol has got a few strawberries. Next, a little. We use a little with uncountable nouns. A little means not much, but enough. Remember, uncountable. Little. There's a little tuna in the tin. Carol has got a little flour. I've got a little money, remember, as in front of the uncountable. There's a little coffee in the cup. Yeah. Let's check out your understanding. Simple quiz. A few or a little. Cake. Of course, a little, right? Yes. What about oranges? A few or a little? Yes, a few oranges because countable. What about friends? Yes, a few, right? And because countable. What about cheese? Yeah, that's true. A little, it becomes uncountable. The last one. What about grapes? That's right. A few becomes uncountable. Yeah. Next, we will study the word a lot of. Yeah. We use a lot of, a lot of with plural countable nouns, books, car, etc., and uncountable nouns, sugar, in a positive statement. So you can use a lot of in front of countable or uncountable. There's a lot of honey in the jar. There's a lot of Coke in the glass. There's a lot of mayonnaise in the jar. There are a lot of eggs in the basket. Why using are is not using is again because because eggs are countable. 1 egg, 2 eggs, 3 eggs, and 4 eggs, etc. That's why we can use are as the plural form because uncountable there is no plural form. Yeah. Lot of. There are a lot of children in the future. How much? How many? In question, we use how much to ask about the amount of something. How much plus uncountable now? Remember, if how much with uncountable now. In the question, we use how much to ask about the amount of something, how much uncountable now. In the question, we use how many to ask about the number, of something. We can use how many, as an answer. How many apples have you got? 4, 5. I've got a lot of apples, more than one, right? Next. How much cheese have you got? I got a little cheese. How many sandwiches have you got? I got a few sandwiches. How much sticks have you got? Oh, I've got some sticks. How much money have you got? I've got a little money. Remember, a little for uncountable. Careful. Yeah. Countable nouns, affirmative, a lot of, some, a few. Yeah. It means countable nouns can be using a lot of, some, a few. Yeah. And also, uncountable nouns can be used a lot of, some, a little. In countable nouns, we use how many. Yeah. In uncountable, we will use how much. Yeah. I think that's at the end of this show. Yeah. Thank you very much for your attention. Later on, I'll give you the quiz. Yeah. I'll give you the quiz from DCR. Yeah.